Magic the Gathering is a collectible card game that is created by Richard Garfield. You play the role of a planeswalker who can use mana to summon creatures and spells to defeat your opponent planeswalker.
Magic the Gathering was originally created to play alongside Dungeons and Dragons. The purpose of Magic the Gathering is to have fun and hang out with your friends in the fantasy world as planeswalkers.
In Magic the Gathering, there are many colors. Each color represents different personality and playstyle. So you can use different colors, match them together, or play them alone as mono decks. Next is black, the complete opposite to white. While white is about power in numbers, black is about absolute power by any cost. They don't care about sacrificing their own comrades to gain power or to weaken the opponent. They have spells that destroy other opponents by losing life, and they can gain life from destroying creatures. They sacrifice their own to create a better, more powerful monster, such as this card. This card pays a lot of mana, but if you sacrifice creatures, the cost reduces to a mere 2. So they will do anything to obtain power, no matter the cost. They can also revive dead creatures from the graveyard. They revive them, and then they kill them, and then they revive them again. A cycle of endless death. And that is black. If you want to be a maniac who likes to kill people and kill creatures and then revive them and then kill them again, black is perfect for you.
It's blue. Blue is the color of knowledge. It doesn't care if it is less tough than the opponent, but all it wants is to know everything. This is one of the reasons why blue is quite slow. Blue is very late game. It needs to know everything, and to do that, it cannot do that by turn 1 or turn 2. It needs to build up its playing field, draw a lot, and pretty much know the deck and know everything the opponent's gonna do. Blue doesn't try to outpower the opponent. Blue uses cheeky tactics, uses its knowledge, and uses cheeky things such as this counter spell. Counter spells are the perfect thing when your opponent is laying something that you don't want to deal with. It can just pretty much deflect the spell instantly, and the spell goes into the graveyard, and you only lose 2 mana, and your opponent might lose 8 or 9 mana. And that is the most key strategy of blue. Try to outbeat, outwit, and outsmart your opponent. If you like knowledge, if you like to study, if you like cheeky tactics, and you like studying like me, blue is the perfect color for you. Next is green. Green shines in individual strength. It believes in that everything is right in its own way already. It likes nature, and it believes that strength is better than any tactics or numbers. Quality is over quantity. It is perfect for nature. The first color is white. White is the most basic to understand color in the color pie. White is basically strength in numbers. White isn't scared to lose the troops when the army is still going on. White doesn't believe in individual strength. It believes in a lot of creatures that, when combined, is better than one creature that is just all around powerful. Quantity over quality. And also, it believes in building an army, building a civilization, agriculture, religion. This is the color for you. We'll take the example of this card. It gives all creatures you control +1/+1 power. That means that It enhances your army and it makes your playing field better all around. If teamwork is for you, if civilization and war is for you, then white is for you. The last color is red. Red is the color of emotion. It is the most true to human color of all the other colors. It doesn't think before it acts, and it does whatever its mind tells it to. It does direct damage and direct power, no tricks, and it does it with the most efficiency. The example is this card, Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike is an instant spell, which means you can cast it at any time you'd like. It does 3 damage to any target, whether that is a creature, planeswalker, or your opponent. This is where the red shines. It shines in true power and attacking with whatever it has. And if you're a fan of that, red is the color for you. Shown here is a Magic the Gathering Fat Pack. Fat Packs can be bought at your local game store for $40. Inside a Fat Pack contains the essentials you need to play Magic. 80 land cards, 10 booster packs, a spin down life counter die, and a deck box. This is the Magic the Gathering booster packs. Booster packs are the best way to get cards in Magic. Booster packs contain 11 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare, 1 land card, and a creature token. You can get packs from Fat Packs, Planeswalker decks, and booster boxes.
In Magic the Gathering, there are many products you can buy to buff up your deck and make it stronger. And as you can see that Mark described, the Fat Pack. And there are also many other types of things you can buy to make your deck stronger, such as a booster box, which is basically a box full of booster packs. There are 36 booster packs in a box, but it is costly and it gives only one. There's a low chance of it giving more than 1 copy, so it is not recommended for deck building. But if you just want to open the packs, then whatever floats your boat. Next is the Planeswalker deck. It is a pre-constructed deck of 60 cards that can be played right out of the box. It is recommended that you buy a Planeswalker deck after you get the starter deck. And a Planeswalker deck includes a special card called a Planeswalker. We will talk more about this later. And there are special cards in it that is specially made for that Planeswalker, and which can be found nowhere else. So it might be a good choice to buy one of these.
Here are the card types. The first card type is Creature. Creatures can attack and block. Creatures have a mana cost like placed in the top right. As you can see, Benalish Marshal's cost is 3 white mana. Creatures can also have special abilities. Benalish Marshal's abilities is the other creatures you control get +1/+1. +1/+1 means that they get +1 power and +1 toughness. Next is sorcery or instant spells. Sorcery or instant spells don't have attacking or toughness power. They cannot attack or block, and once they are cast, they are put directly into the graveyard. Next is land cards. Basic land cards are essentials in every deck. They represent the land that the planeswalker has traveled through, and they provide mana when you play. The last card type is Planeswalker cards. Planeswalker cards represent you in the game. They cannot attack or block, but they have special abilities that make the game go on your side and make them easier for you. For example, Ajani. Ajani has a +1 and also an ultimate. The ultimate is the one that has the minus a lot. The ultimate lets you gain 100 life, which, as you think, is very good. So Planeswalker cards let you really break the game and get very OP abilities.
In Magic the Gathering, there aren't many rules. The only law I can think of in Magic the Gathering is that you don't cheat, or you do everything as the rules tell you to. And behavior rules are that you just have fun. You shouldn't be stressing out like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose this game. You should just relax and have fun. And the social rule is that you shouldn't just go and pick up as many starter decks as you want. Many beginners want their starter decks, but if you pick or just pick all of them up pretending to be starters, the newcomers will not be able to get into Magic. So the Magic community will stop expanding and slowly cease. So you shouldn't do that. This is the official symbol of Magic the Gathering. It represents the planeswalkers traveling and the planes of existence they travel through.
Conclusion. Magic the Gathering is a fun card game that you can play at any age. So what are you waiting for? Buy a box today.